My name is Aaron Chijike, and game developer.
My name is Toby Maxis Yogu. By day, I'm creative director of Comic Republic, which is one of the largest comic book companies in Africa right now. And then by night, me and CJ are usually working on Juju Games.
I live in Lagos, Nigeria. My neighborhood is kind of a family environment, so it's very peaceful.
Been at my side for 20 years. No one really knows who I am. So I like that about the neighborhood. It's like no one really cares. I just walk around and I just move like a ghost, and that's fine for me.
When I'm not developing games, I do play the guitar, so once in a while.
Really?
Yeah, I do.
I started drawing comics at like 9 years of age. So I've done it for so long that it's like breathing, so I don't need to think about it. But where I need to think about stuff is when I'm doing game design, which is where my focus is.
We're a small indie team, so I'm the only developer. So
I'm an artist, writer, game designer. 5 or 6 years ago, I did this small Flash running game, and I was like, yeah, I know how to make games. That was a lie. That was a lie. No one told me.
like saying met, we had entered the game jam competition before. I was in another team.
He beat me in that game jam.
We had like very similar interests, and immediately he started talking about voodoo.
Voodoo is a space opera western with a twist. It's an African setting, which is like something that doesn't really, like, you've never really seen something like that before. You know, I'm blending in a lot of African mythology and culture into there. The idea of voodoo initially started as a comic book. And I'm like, okay, you know what? It would be nice if I could blend the world of comics and the world of game design. I haven't seen it done too well before, so I wanted to do something that I felt was different with voodoo.
What I do is take this elaborate version of this and complicated mechanics and just put it in. And then for every time he talks, for every time he explains something, I just know, oh, this is going to be more work.
I like to create expansive universes that the characters have complex narratives. They're not just going to be shooting and fighting bad guys, but I want to create a story that would make me feel like how I felt when I was playing God of War, Ragnarok or Valhalla, or Red Dead Redemption. I want to create those moments in stories and in games.
Games have like a special place in my heart because during most of the difficult moments, you experience in life, games have always been there to comfort me. And one of such specific moments was, I think, after I lost my mom, and I had to I started playing Age of Empire 2, Age of Kings, and it distracted me from all the pain and everything. And as I grew up, I realized that's the kind of feeling now I would want someone to have.
I think where I really started pushing into Juju Games was post a year after my pops passed away, and he always kept asking me about the game, right? I was like, when am I going to finish the game? When am I going to finish the game? And he had this book that he was writing, so it was like, I'll write that book. You do the game. What doing checkups and stuff like that. And he never got to finish the book, and that just like hit something in my head. Like, I want to do this, even if it's like the last thing that I get to turn on. But I want to do that, and I want to finish it, so I don't get to, have a book that's unfinished.